We live in a society today where a lot of women are against men. And I begin to wonder, like, what's the offense of this men? What happened? Why the awful treatment against men? You walk around streets, you hear young ladies saying that they are no longer interested in men, they hate men. I'm like, why the hate? And you look around, you see the increase of feminists and the hate against men. And what I've come to discover is that this stems from a lot of father wounds circulating around the globe. There is high level of father wound all around the globe, and this can be traumatizing. Yes, this can be likened to childhood trauma as a result of the lack of physical father figure and the absence of the father, the neglect of the father. You know that it is normal or it is expected of a man to provide, to protect and preside over his family. Yes, that is his role as a man, as a husband, and as a father. He is to protect, provide, and preside over the family. But sometimes, due to some issues as a result of human related issues, because these men are human, yeah, they are humans, they're not perfect. So due to this human related issue, we find that some fathers get to neglect their children, some fathers get to be absent, some get to abuse their children as well. Yeah, there are some fathers that abuse their children. So this altogether may be the reason for the hate for men, the hate for fathers. But you get to find out that for you as an individual that is hating your father, it is a wound to you, it is a trauma to you, not just to the father now, but to you. And you know, until you let go of, until you heal from that wound, you may not be able to move on. I'm not saying that what this father had done is good, the neglect, the abuse, and all that, the absenteeism that him being absent all through your life is enough. No, it is not. There's what we call Oedipus complex in psychology, where a girl child is oftentimes closer to the father. That's the figure he look up to. It is normal. So most times when this figure is lacking, it begins to create a wound, an emotional wound in the system of this lady, unconsciously, sometimes consciously as a result of abuse. But in the case of absence or neglect, it unconsciously begins to create that wound. And you know what a wound is, until it is treated and attended to, it will not heal. So you need to treat that wound, you need to heal from it, because most times this wound causes low self-esteem. Yes, it causes projected hate. Yeah, you begin to hate on every gender that's a man, like every man. You begin to see them as your father, you begin to take them to be your father, you begin to project that hatred to them, which ought not to be so. It is your father that hurts you, not every man. And if it was a case of abuse, either verbal abuse, physical abuse, it was your father that abused you, and not every man on the surface of this earth. So you don't have to see every man like your father. No, you just need to breathe. You just need to calm down, because this wound, carrying it on, can cause high level of trust issues and intimacy issues as a lady. And trust me, you don't need other baggages. Not in this 2026. You don't need other baggages. You just need to breathe, calm down. Your father may have hurt you one way or the other. That's why he's human. No, there's a saying that goes that to offend is human and to forgive is divine. And you know, most times we say be the bigger person by forgiving. Should be the bigger person, be the more adult person to forgive. If it's the case of abuse, you need to try. If it's a case of neglect, you need to try as an individual not to be that person that you're hating. Yes, you know, in cause of hating that your father, you might end up being like him. So in order not to be like him, you need to tend to that wound. You need to heal from that wound. You need to forgive. You need to let go of those offenses that he has committed in order to move on. See, I tell you this for free. Men are wonderful creatures. Yeah, men are wonderful creatures. I grew up with my dad, and I may have been privileged to have a father who was always there for me and my siblings, who was always present every stage of our life. And you know what this has done for me? It has made me to be able to filter, to know what to look out for in a man. So even if you never had the appropriate father figure growing up, you can look around you. You first, before you look around you, you need to heal from it. Yes, you need to understand that not everybody is your father, not every man is your father. So you need to when you sit down, talk to yourself and realize that not every man is your father, then you'll be able to heal from it. You'll be intentional about your healing process this year. Be intentional about your healing process. You can look yourself in the mirror and assume you're talking to your daddy, your father, and you tell him, Dad, I forgive you. If you cannot call him Dad, if you want to address him by his name, you're free to. You can address him by his name and tell him, I forgive you. I need to move forward. I let go of every resentment I have towards you. I forgive you. You're free to do your thing. And know that if you don't want to get close to him, it's no problem. It's your life, it's your choice. But first, you need to heal yourself. You need to heal that emotional wound from the inside to be able to move on. And when you've done this, you can look around you in your church, in your place of worship, at work, in school. You can look for appropriate, observe an appropriate father figure you can look up to. You can admire this father figure from afar. You don't have to be close. If there was a case of abuse and you really do not want that to repeat itself, you never can tell. You can admire this person from afar, observe this person from afar. You know, there are times where we're in this country and we know a lot about a particular celebrity in another country, in another continent. Yes, so that can be the case. You can observe this person from afar, get to admire, look at the things you like about this person and admire about this person. This will also help you in choice of a partner. When you are able to look out for the things you do not like as per your father and the things you like about this father figure you now admire, you'll be able to know how to pick the best partner for yourself and for your children. So yeah, you need to heal, because one way or the other it is affecting you. See, I will tell you this for free. Yes, it is affecting you, whether you like it or not. It is affecting you. So for you to be able to come out, to work with this confidence, when you enter the room, when you enter anywhere, when you go anywhere, you need to heal. You need to come out of that shell you've been in for years. You need to heal, because father wound, trust me, it is not easy, but it is possible. Yes, trust me, it is not easy. And to every man watching this video right now, you need to be the best you can, not to be the father that your children will hate on when they grow up. Yes, you need to be intentional about raising your children as a father. You need to be intentional about being there for your children, especially your girl child. Yeah, because I'm saying this because from the point of experience, here's what having my dad around did for me. My school days, when a guy wants to come and say anything, what is that he want to give to me? My father may not have had so much, but the little he has, my father always provided for me. So it helped me. When a guy wants to come and say some manner or some rubbish to me, I just look at him like this. What's this one saying? The question I ask myself, can my daddy afford this for me? And if he cannot, do I really need it now? That's the question I ask myself, because I know that when my daddy has it, he will give it to me. So as a man, it will help you help your girl child as well. It will help you help them. So you need to be intentional about being a good father to your children. And to the girl child, to the ladies listening to this, you need to be intentional about picking the appropriate father for your children. Look out for the things you do not want, the pattern you do not want to repeat itself in your life, in the life of your children. You look out for it in picking a father, but first heal from your father wound.